They say politics is a game of mind. And if you ask me, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and the DCP party leader actually uses his mind to do politics. Politics that he says he wants to ensure that he stabilizes the now government. Talk about the government of President William Ruto. Now, President William Ruto, as we speak, tuambiane ukweli ni kwamba, he is actually thinking about replacing Deputy President of this moment, Kithure Kindiki, to another one or to another person. But he is actually trying to understand, nitaambia nini huyu jamaa. Now, the DCP party leader anatumia hii opportunity as much as he can to use it. He is saying that the president and people who are close to him are now despising Kindiki. And if you hear Deputy President, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, it's like he is wooing Kithure Kindiki to come where he is so that wanaweza fanya politics pamoja. And this is what he says.
Keti hapo. Hii Kasongo wako na madharau. Ameketi hapo ati ndio Deputy President. Hata kama ni Bonoko lakini ndio yako, si ndio? Si ni Bonoko. Lakini hata kama ni Bonoko si ni yako. Si anakula mshahara. Soprano ameketi hapo. Kasongo amepanga kumwaibisha. Anaambia Simba Arati wewe amuka. Simba Arati anaamuka anasema hii kiti ya Deputy President hii ni yetu, watu ya ODM. Na kama huyu Kindiki anataka atoke huko akuje ODM. Na Kindiki amekaa hapo. Anaangalia chini. Unajua ni mfupi sasa kuangalia chini hapana iko kasi mingi. Simwili yake karibu kwa sakafu. Anainama. Sasa wewe Kasongo, hata kama umeamua kufukuza hii Soprano kwa sababu hana watu, hana wafuasi, amekataliwa Mlimani, amekataliwa Kenya kwa sababu ni Bonoko. Hata kama umeamua kumfukuza, iko haja gani kumwaibisha? Atikiti yake inaongelelewa kama ameketi hapo. Hata kama yeye ni bure, si ni bwana ya mtu? Si ni baba ya mtoto? Hata kama hana wananchi, hana wafuasi kwa sababu hana, at least ni bwana ya mtu. Iko hii kumwaibisha hapo. Na niliona alimfanya vile alikuwa ananifanya. Akitembea kwa mkeka nyekundu, anatembea na hiyo buru. Kindiki anatembea kwa nyasi. Unajua Kasongo akitaka kukufukuza akwambia uende. Na hii Soprano hajaelewa. Mimi alijaribu kunifanya namna hiyo. Mtu alijaribu kuingia kwa mkeka mimi na mgonga. Iko hii kijana yake hii ya standard 2 alijaribu kuingia kwa mkeka nikitembea na Kasongo, nikamsukuma anaanguka huko. Iko hapo nilikuwa Naivasha siku nyingine, hii mtu anaitwa David D akajaribu kuja kwa mkeka, tunatembea na Kasongo nikamsukuma nje. Na hiyo ni madharau ya Kasongo. Alikuwa ananifanyia vile vile anafanyia huyo Kindiki. So wewe Soprano, Kasongo akitaka kufukuza hakuambii uondoke. Ni hiyo njia. Hiyo ya kutoa wewe kwa nyasi.
Now, if you hear him very well, he is saying that Kithure Kindiki has no value to him because according to Gachagua, the mountain is on his side. The mountain has gone from where he was supposed to be, or from supporting President William Ruto, and right now the mountain is supporting DCP party leader who is Rigathi Gachagua. Now Rigathi Gachagua says despite the fact that Kithure Kindiki comes from Mount Kenya East, it is going to be a very difficult moment for him kuhakikisha analeta watu ambao ni from Embu, from Meru, to support President William Ruto. Now, Oburu Odinga, the chairman or the party leader of ODM, is actually on record saying that they will support President William Ruto. But while they support him, they also want the DP seat. Now, what does this tell Kithure Kindiki? That you are here, yes, but your value is depreciated and we want you. Now, I don't know the advisors of President William Ruto, those who are close to him, because when William Ruto was choosing Gachagua to be his running mate in 2022, he did a very good calculation, and while he was doing that, he ensured that he has chosen someone whom he knew is going to bring value to him. But this seems like a very common or very hard thing for him, this 2027 politics. In 2027 politics, why am I saying this? Because you see, the people or the allies from Nyanza region, and especially people from, you know, when you talk about ODM, you talk about people who come from Nyanza, who come from West Pokot, those who come from the coast, and also part of Nairobi. ODM has been enjoying support of these people for a very long time, and also partly people from Western have been supporting Raila Odinga for the longest time. Now, Raila Odinga is not in the picture. The people who are in picture are Oburu Odinga, kina Gladys Wanga, kina Junet Mohamed, and these people have said categorically that they are in broad-based government, and that they are going to support William Ruto. But one thing, this is like an ultimatum that they are putting to William Ruto, that despite the fact that we are going to support you, you are going to enjoy the support that we are going to give you. But while as you're going to enjoy it, we also want something from you. And this is a DP seat. Now, President William Ruto, I don't know atafikiria namna gani, because people say that he is a chess master when it comes to politics. I really want to know if he's going to be a chess master when it comes to politics this time round in 2027. Because hao watu wachache ambao wamebaki ambao wana support President William Ruto from Mount Kenya, if President William Ruto will be bold enough kumuondoa Kithure Kindiki, amwambia now I'm going to give you kiti cha waziri, or you are going to get something else, na uachane na hii DP wachatopatia hawa wangwana, it is going to be something ambayo sasa the few people that will have remained who had trust in him from Mount Kenya now wataacha kumsupport. Those who had believed that walikuwa wamebaki huko Mount Kenya wanasema kwamba despite the fact that Rigathi Gachagua wametoka, hiyo percent hata kama ni 10%, now wataamini kwamba ni ukweli President William Ruto has agreed na amekubali kwamba the mountain has gone, now he is trying to find support from other region. Now that will mean hiyo region imeenda kabisa. Now akibaki na Kithure Kindiki, wale ambao wanamsupport kama ODM people watasema now wewe umedecide kwamba unachukua huyu mtu despite the fact that anakupatia kura kidogo. I'm talking about Kithure Kindiki. Now sisi tunaweza threaten kutoka, either tujiunge Linda Mwananchi na Gachagua, or they form their own opposition and they say we are now going to field our own candidates. You see, this seems to be a very small thing, but it's a very bigger problem to President William Ruto. I really don't know if Kithure Kindiki, if you've seen, ameanza already campaigns za kwake, you've seen Njuri Njeke coming out, you've seen people from Mount Kenya East coming up and saying that we as people from Mount Kenya East, we want Kithure Kindiki to remain in power, and that is where we are, and we're supporting President William Ruto. But again, William Ruto anajiuliza kama, will I get the 100%? Now, if he now chooses another person from, let's say, the ODM place, or the ODM, the chairman of ODM, aseme kwamba naweka hapa deputy president. If wakati Raila Odinga alikuwa anawania kukuwa president, people from Nyanza hawakumpatia 100% of votes, what makes you think that now when he is not in the picture, people from Nyanza will give President William Ruto 100% of the votes? You see, and again, you see, this politics of 2027 is going to be something else, because most of the youths, vijana wengi, are going to vote. And when they are going to vote, it means that they are going to vote in someone whom they know, huu ni mtu ambaye ametufanyia kazi. And if wewe umekuwa ukifuatilia politics for some time, this is something that you have to put in mind. This is something that you have to know, that most of the youths, correct me if I'm wrong, they are not in the side of President William Ruto. And this is because in 2024, wengi waliandamana, and most of them felt like the political people or the politicians hawakukuwa side yao, and they were not supported. Now they will feel like this person is not going to help us, na hapo ndo wataenda kumwambia kwamba we are going to vote against you. So President William Ruto will now the people who are older, the older generation, because at least wao ndo maybe wanamuelewa kidogo, and people from where he comes, or people from his region, and also people, let's say, from the Asal region, whereby he has been going there doing some developments. But again, it's going to be a very difficult thing. This time round, the person who is going to ensure that presidencies remain is going to be a deputy president. Will President William Ruto have the muscle, have the capacity to know whom he is going to choose? And if he is going to choose Kithure Kindiki, what is he going to tell the ODM people so that they remain to support him? And if he's going to drop Kithure Kindiki, ataambia Kithure Kindiki nini ambayo Kithure Kindiki atatulia na aende ambie watu wake bado tuko kwa serikali na atoke? Will Kithure Kindiki akubali kutoka from deputy president kurudi kukuwa waziri or something else? That is a very hard place where President William Ruto is. My name is Stephen Soy. Don't forget to subscribe and follow this page as we continue to bring you more